Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com. Today I'm going to be covering Bitcoin Cash. Let me know if you want me to add it to every daily crypto update. I have been covering it because, it's becoming more and more relevant to the general market. So definitely let me know if you want me to add Bitcoin Cash to every daily crypto update. Otherwise, we also have a normal schedule of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Neo, Vertcoin, Monero, Omigo, and Lisk. We're going to be covering all of those in that order. In a more detailed technical analysis on TradingView in just a second. Go check out Coinbase if you haven't purchased cryptocurrencies yet. I have a referral link in the description. You can get $10 free when you sign up. Otherwise, let me update you on what's been going on with the general market and the altcoins. So today we're experiencing a little bit of a minor pullback because in part due to the fact that there was news of a Tether hack, which amounted to a stolen amount of 30 million US dollars. So that did scare off the market a little bit. And, I mentioned in my previous daily crypto update how I already saw that Litecoin and Ethereum were probably going to pull back towards their uptrend lines. And that seems to be what's happening. So nothing to worry about, just a bit of a pullback. Now, if we take a look, Monero is actually up around 2.5%. What's funny is that quite a few of the privacy coins are up today. And I'm not sure if there's any specific news. I don't think so. But several of them are actually doing pretty good today. Other than that, a lot of cryptos down, 3 to 4% today. And Power Ledger is still doing amazing, now over 60 cents and over $200 million in market cap, up 15% in the past 24 hours. Absolutely amazing, just an incredible move, keeps on going. Vertcoin down slightly. Other than that, like I said, by the way, Ethos, I got some requests to make a price prediction video on that. Please let me know if you're interested in seeing that and any other cryptocurrencies that you'd like to see me do a price prediction video on. I've also gotten some requests for Metaverse ETP. It's actually doing pretty good today. So yeah, just let me know if there's any price prediction videos you want to see. And if you see a comment, saying the cryptocurrency that you wanted to see, go ahead and give that comment a like. It helps me really see which cryptocurrencies you all want me to cover. Zcoin doing really well today, up 26%. You all know that I've been bullish on Zcoin, and it's actually been doing pretty well here coming towards the end of 2017. Verge up as well, once again, yet another privacy coin doing good today. Storage hasn't been doing bad, up 7% and has been moving upwards recently. Navcoin was kind of, stalling a little bit, up 7% today, moving towards $1. You all know that I'm very bullish on Navcoin, and it's finally getting some recognition now as with this sort of privacy coin bounce. I'm not sure what's going on, but another cryptocurrency that I want to point out is Feathercoin. I have gotten some requests to talk about it, so let me know if you want to see that. But Feathercoin up 8% today and has actually been acting pretty nicely here with a bit of a breakout from a really long range. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this one and could definitely see it moving higher as we go forward. Definitely an interesting move. So let's get started with our technical analysis, starting off with Bitcoin Cash. As you see, we're kind of dipping below our support level over here at around, $1,125. So unfortunately, that isn't really holding. Of course, that was just the upper support level. The lower one is at $902, and that's the one that we definitely want to hold. So we're still kind of, range bound at least, and we will probably pull back to this middle band at $994, especially now that we crossed back over on the MACD and went negative on the histogram. RSI not really doing much either, so probably going to pull back to that and maybe see some consolidation from there. So yeah, definitely could see this moving towards that middle band, right, the brown line, in the next couple of days. Moving over towards Bitcoin and starting off with our normal schedule here. So Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pullback. Overall, that's pretty healthy. We did get a bit of a breakout, so I'm not really worried about it. Now, we did come and test the low over here and this support level at $7,770 yesterday. So that's definitely going to be the area we want to hold above. And we did break out of this uptrend line. So now that's going to be a bit of resistance. Nothing too major, but the price will probably have to consolidate for a couple days here just to kind of get some move to move back up and to clear up some of the space. MACD still uptrending, but we are moving back lower on the histogram slowly but surely. Overall, though, not too big of a pullback or a drastic move. Just a little bit of a consolidation, I think, for the next couple days is likely. It does seem like there's going to be a little bit of weakness in the market here for the next week, so that's definitely going to affect a lot of the altcoins and Bitcoin itself, obviously. So let's see, Ethereum. Now we got basically a pullback here, and we tested the low of $350, which corresponds to this support over here. We want to make sure we hold above that. I think it's pretty likely that we will, right? We'll just probably consolidate and move towards the uptrend line, at which point we can hopefully get a nice kick off that and really move towards the $373 mark, which is this resistance over here. And, you know, a break above that would start pushing us towards $400. So just going to want to see a pullback towards this uptrend line, get a bounce off that, and then hopefully move higher. Histogram also slowly moving lower. We rejected the RSI 70 mark pretty, you know, violently, and that's probably, yeah, we're just going to want to make sure that we're able to hold this uptrend line. Now moving forward, hopefully that corresponds to a bounce off this uptrend line as well. But we're definitely going to want to see a retest of that 70 mark and see how we act around that. Overall, though, nothing to worry about. Just a bit of a healthy pullback here for Ethereum. And it is one of the cryptos that's just been acting stronger in general. Moving over to Litecoin now. Also getting, you know, a very similar move as Ethereum is having. So basically pullback towards this uptrend line, even kind of broke below that, and yeah, we're now trading below that, so that's going to obviously act as some resistance as well. Probably going to need to consolidate for a couple days to clear up some space to move back towards that $75 mark, flattening out a bit on the MACD here, so might see a retest of the orange line. And we did break below the uptrend line on the RSI. I also put in this new uptrend line, which is, you know, this one right here. We'll want to see it hold above that as well, so that's going to be something to pay attention to as we move forward, and we'll probably see a bit more consolidation here, like I said. Moving over to Ripple now. Ripple has been acting pretty nicely, but it looks like today it's also taking a little bit of a hit. So basically what happened is, you know, we had broken above the downtrend line, which is a really good sign. Unfortunately, we moved back below that now. Wasn't really able to hold the uptrend line over here either. So, you know, there's going to be now some added resistance, unfortunately, for Ripple. Hopefully, it can get out pretty quickly and get above that downtrend line. But if there's some market weakness here moving forward, it could really move back down towards 21 cents and maybe get a bounce off that. So that's going to be something to pay attention to. We really don't want to stay in this downtrend area too long, and definitely want to see it move above that as soon as possible, right? So we did dip below the 59 mark on the RSI. That was a support level. And as far as the MACD goes, you know, still uptrending, but the histogram is moving lower now. Going over to NEO. NEO here also experiencing, you know, a pullback after the big breakout it had. So, you know, currently holding this sort of $34 area, and we're moving down pretty sharply on the MACD. Most likely going to get a test of the orange line at this point. Same thing on the histogram, moving lower. Moved quite lower on the RSI. We'll see if we can get a nice bounce off the uptrend line right over here. But overall, kind of see it. We did test the $32 mark, which is a really good sign. So that's probably the bottom that we're going to see. And I think we're going to hold above that. We may come and, you know, kind of trade in that area if there's some more weakness, but I don't think we'll break below that, especially with the middle band right now. That's currently at $31. That'll move up pretty quickly and help support the price move higher. So that's a good thing. And another thing to point out is, you know, we do have declining sell volume. So that could mean that we will actually see a little bit of a bounce. And of course, if you know, this is just a temporary pullback, a very short-term pullback in the market, we could get a really nice V-shaped bounce right now. But for now, I wouldn't expect anything than a little bit of upward movement, right? Until it really finds some strength, and especially the market finds some strength as well to move back up. But at least NEO has put in its sort of bottom that we wanted to see, and as the market bounces, it'll definitely be ready to take that move and, you know, benefit from that, move up pretty quickly, right? So moving over to, let's see, which is next up on our schedule. Vertcoin. Vertcoin here also struggling a little bit, getting a bit of a move lower. So basically, we now broke below the middle band. Let me zoom in just a bit. We're currently holding just at the brink of this 51 mark on the RSI. Definitely don't want to dip below that. It's been some pretty serious support. Still moving lower on the MACD, so until we see some kind of, flattening and rebound, just expect more consolidation or some pullback even. We did bounce a little bit off the low that we put in here of $3.60. So overall, you can see that we have the pink support level, resistance level at $4.85 over here. Support level at $3.36, which is this red line, and the upper and lower Bollinger Bands that are sort of in line with those. So, and they're even starting to contract even a bit more. So that's looking like even more consolidation here. At least we'll be sort of in the middle of the range. But as we can see, the candlesticks are starting to flatten out. Same thing with the middle band, and now the Bollinger Bands that are really starting to contract on the price. So definitely seems like we're going to get some more consolidation here for Vertcoin. Moving over to Monero, which is actually one of the cryptocurrencies that's doing well today, and we can see that we broke above the $137 mark, which is the final resistance level before, reaching that sort of all-time high. Of course, we're not there just yet, but that was sort of the final big resistance that we wanted to break above. So that's a very good sign, and first time that we broke above that with a full body candlestick. I definitely don't think we're going to move below that. We may get a retest of that moving forward, just to pull back and put in some healthy price action. But overall, very nice move for Monero, as it's been holding the uptrend line really nicely, not doing any moves that are too drastic. We're not trading above the upper Bollinger Band, which is good, and it really gives some nice space to move up slowly but surely here. So I definitely think that this will be one of the altcoins to really reach its all-time highs first, and yeah, it's just been acting better than most, to be honest. So still looking good on a MACD, histogram not really, looking bad, a little bit of a bounce, and having some trouble at the 75 mark on the RSI, so we may see, like I said, a bit of a pullback towards the $137 or the uptrend line over here, but overall it is looking like it's going to test its all-time highs, maybe within the next 2-3 weeks. So definitely one of the cryptocurrencies that's shining, and like I said, a lot of the privacy coins seem to be doing well today. Moving over to Omigo, taking a hit here. Now we bounced off the middle band that's currently at $7.28 it looks like. So that's going to be our new support level to pay attention to. Unfortunately, this really wasn't a good sign that we broke below this uptrend line. We wanted to see it break above the previous uptrend line over here, which was acting as resistance. Obviously, that didn't happen. And now, unfortunately, this creates quite a bit of technical damage. This uptrend line will be acting as resistance. We can see the RSI starting to consolidate, which could definitely mean that the price will follow in that path of consolidating. Our MACD starting to flatten out a bit and even move lower. Same thing on the histogram. So not the best price action here for Omigo. We could definitely see some consolidation now moving forward because of the technical damage of breaking out of that uptrend line is really not what we wanted to see. So it might still struggle in the next 2-3 weeks and consolidate a bit more. We just want to make sure that we hold above this $6.76 mark. And final cryptocurrency of this daily crypto update is going to be Lisk, as per usual. So Lisk, 3 days now of consolidation candlesticks, very flat candlesticks, doji candlesticks. We're moving lower on the histogram. RSI is still above the 70 line. Now we're just holding above and sort of testing the uptrend line right over here. We'll see if we're able to hold that. At this point, I think it'd be healthy and even relatively likely, if we see a bit more weakness in the altcoin market, in the short term, that we get a move back down towards the support level, which was, of course, the breakout level that we got a couple days ago. We didn't really come and test that back officially yet, so that's at $8.63. Hopefully get a bounce off that. Could be a pretty good level to scoop up some Lisk. That's not financial advice, that's just my opinion, but it probably won't, that'll probably be the last time that Lisk really tests that level. Afterwards, it'll probably move towards $10 and really get moving onwards. So yeah, I might as well point that out, but I think it will get a pullback towards that $8.63 in the next couple days here, because like Bitcoin, you kind of need to test those big breakout levels at least once before moving back higher. And like I said, with the weakness that's in the altcoin market today, that may last a couple more days. It looks pretty likely to me. Hopefully you enjoyed this daily crypto update. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, I thank you for watching and have a great day.